Welcome back everyone, and we're still outside the ruins of MANTICORE Castle. They've all respawned, by the way. Made myself quite a bit of coin from selling all the weaponry from in there, and I don't really have a particular plan for this episode. I mean, I do want to get back to Beauclair ASAP because I need to report to the Duchess, so I think that will be the next episode. So we'll do a couple of main story missions after this episode. But I've just marked a custom waypoint which I'm heading towards right now. But we are partially, I suppose, a knight for hire from the Ducal Camerlengo. So we're going to head to a few of these sites marked on our map and just clear out a few of the question marks that we have yet to investigate. Like I say, I made quite a bit of coin from the weaponry back at MANTICORE Castle. They'd respawned all again, by the way, after I reloaded, which is insane, which is why my experience bar is even further up. But I'm actually sitting on just shy of 20,000 crowns right now, which is, yeah, that hunt space was far superior to the other one. Philibert Fourfingers, he had quite the arsenal and manpower behind him in there. Let's just bring up our map. Yes, okay, so this is probably Bandit. It wouldn't surprise me if Fourfingers sent out some more of his men to this area and probably a couple more up here. This is obviously a vineyard that I've yet to explore. Don't even have a fast travel point for that. I think after I've checked this out, I'll come here, 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 and depending, maybe down here. We'll see, we'll see. Let's have a nosy. Oh, my steel is at bloody hell 15% in the... I suppose I'm not surprised. I've been fighting a lot of people. That 90% one's going to come in use there. How's my silver doing? 73. Okay, down at 60, 90. Chucking a 1 on that. Can't have my bear skull gear getting low on me. Now. Decoctions are still active, good. I think I retook them actually. What we got? I'm taking a bet. Bassin Farm. Oh, I know what this place is. Yes, Fourfingers sent his men here to desolate the village, didn't he? It was in that letter that we read in the last episode. Oh shit. Hi.
That stench.
Okay, I forgot about the werewolf being mentioned in that letter. See if we can take it without any moon dust. It depends if it needs to heal. It flew at the screen then.
Over then. Thank you, witches.
No problem, sir. Should I get my loot before we go? Eviction notice. Is this going to be who the werewolf is, perhaps? To Hubert and Giselle Durette, in connection to my recent acquisition of the Bassin farm, I, the undersigned Countess Tiffany Boudet de Sacour, do hereby inform Sirs Hubert and Giselle Durette, who currently inhabit said piece of real estate, that they are obligated to vacate the premises with no more than 7 days of receiving this notice. In the case of failure to comply with this warning, the matter will be referred to the appropriate enforcement bodies. This is a legally binding notice and has been prepared in accordance with the Act of the Bassin farm issued by the Beauclair Magistrate. Sincerely, Countess Tiffany Boudet de Sacour. Maybe this was one of the duets, perhaps. Really, too sure there. Squire's steel sword. I'll take what I can from here, thank you. Ooh, glowing off. Dimeritium. Yes, yes, yes. Pains me to think how much of these, those ingots that I forgot the name of, because I really don't want to remember the name of them. Oh, there's a hairdresser over there. I might have a trim of my beard while I'm here. Yeah, it pains me to think how much those ingots are going to cost to craft again. Because I want to craft the Grandmaster Wolven school gear. We don't actually have that. We actually have the Griffin, which I won't, well, I will be crafting, but I thought we were wearing it. I'm bloody locked in this town. Open yourselves up to me, town. I've just cleared the werewolf out for you. It's really little pretty, this little village, isn't it? Free haircut?
Hey there, Witcher! Come, we must speak! The werewolf. Did you kill it?
Mm-hmm.
It murdered folk, devoured sheep, ravaged the farm. Oh, what a relief that's done with. I thank you. If you wish, I shall give you a trim. I just need a moment. My hands are still shaking.
How'd you ever wind up here? Let's ask him that.
What's a barber do on a farm like this?
He shears sheep, because sheep are calm, unlikely to scream at him if a lock is out of place or a color a touch off the desired shade. And here no one threatens to shorten you by a head if you trim a bit too much.
Somebody threatened to do that to you?
To me? No, but, well, one hears things. I found it impossible to work, under incessant pressure. When I saw the notice, urgent specialist sheep shearer sort, well, I didn't give it a second thought. And it was pleasant at first, but then that werewolf appeared.
Yeah, I need a shave. Wow. Oh, you're gonna charge me, are you? Even though you're praising me for saving your little village. Fine, keep it fluffy.
Take care now.
For you, Witcher, that werewolf, my, he'd have devoured us all.
Yeah, and you still charge me a premium. People in Novigrad charge less than that. I mean, he was nice, I suppose, but still. 10 crowns. Ah, yeah. Is there anything I can actually get into any of these buildings?
Could I ever use a nap?
Oh,
Lots of
Geralt,
ore in this
I
place.
knew you'd save us.
Thank you, whoever you are, miss. Okay, everything is fucking locked in this village. Fine, I'll leave. Apparently I can loot these. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. No, I think I'll just munch on it if I'm hungry. Ooh. Sauce of raw meat there, I'm just kidding, don't worry. Okay, night fire's got one more ticked off. Okay. Let's head up here to this one then, shall we? Go on foot, see if we don't come across... This path's actually very... It's not even marked on the map. Kind of dirt road, I guess. Oh, I don't like this. Fog rolling in, there's only one monster that's going to be in here. And I don't like fighting it. And I really don't want to fight it if I don't have to. Please? What the fuck has knocked that over? You see, now that that's happened, my mind jumps to like Fiend or Chort. This is the Blasier Forest. Wolves that way. I think I'm about to have company. Oh no, I think I've avoided the wolves. Just. Unless they chase that hare towards me. Look at that! That Elven Ruin looks awesome. Oh, hare's dead. Just heard it die. I'll grab this wolfsbane now real quick. That looks cool. I'm gonna go there in a second. Look at this place. There's statues everywhere. A little there, I assume. Oh, we're not gonna have a choice in a second, are we? Monster den with wolves surrounding it.
How long are you gonna reload me?
Now then, Monster Den. Yeah, we did get an entrance pop up. Look at all these statues on this side. It's surrounding this whole portion of the land. Interesting. What the hell have we got in here? I mean, it sounds like wolves, but... It is wolves. It's got maybe another werewolf, perhaps? This is its lair. Can't be, it's gotta be literal guard dogs. Stuff down here. Meteorite ore, malachite, resin. Here you go. I bet it's a werewolf. What do we think? It's the only reason I can see wolves being in here. I'm gonna get my silver out in that case. It's gonna be something far worse, isn't it? And it's hidden around the corner, just to be like that, Witcher. Yeah, well. Missed. Blood fills the water today. Maybe, like, one of the werewolves was one of the couple from that letter that we read, and this is the other one. And the other one left this sort of cave to go to that village. And it makes sense. Can I loot this? You're going to make it difficult for me, aren't you? Okay. Fine, I'll just leave it. I don't want it. Don't want it. You're going to be awkward to me. The lamp ain't going to help me light up areas. Well, it might, but not the way I want it to. Bloody give me it! Ah. Blasted. I'm going to get it from here. Yay, oh bloody hell, that was worth it. 6 gold nougats. Hellfire, that was well. Oh. I bet it is. Yeah, look, 2 beds. And there's a book. Were our suspicions true? Florence. Oh, there's no book to pick up. Oh. Oh, we have got something. It is, yeah. We're right. Giselle Duret's journal. So this must have been Giselle. Many pages of the journal are filled, but the last is dirtied and written in a chaotic hand. It is done. Countess de Sacour has bought Bassain Farm, and after so many happy years we have to leave our comfortable abode. When Hubert received the eviction notice, he flew into such a rage it took a great deal for me to calm him. I explained it was already a miracle we'd been able to live so long among men. I fear Hubert will prove unable to control his transformations while he is in such a state. We've moved into a cave in the Blessian forest. They allowed us to take a few possessions from the farm. We have a bed, a table and some candles. Things aren't so bad. The cave is a bit damp, true, but one night in and I can already tell it will play havoc with my joints. Hubert had an attack when he heard me cough. He screamed he would return to the farm and sink his teeth into the Countess. I have a bad feeling. Hubert has disappeared. I'm terrified. Shivers run down my spine. I can taste blood in my mouth. I fear Hubert has gone off to kill. What will become of us if he loses all control? The remaining pages are torn out, claw marks visible on the back cover. So yes, Hubert was the one at Bassain Farm, and this sadly was Giselle. It's a damn shame. I'm glad I cared to come this way though. See, that linked up together perfectly with starting off at Bassain Farm and then coming here. Now we're going to head eastwards to those elven ruins, see what we've got there. I think we've actually got the, what was it called? Grab the ledge, thank you. Spontaneous Profits, I think it was, all the way back from when we got the spoon from the Spotted White Slayer. Took it to Novigrad. Beauclair. Didn't have much luck with it. Let's just have a look, see. Yeah, it is. Find Gorthon's studio. And look for treasure. Bet this is going to be like far more in depth than it seems. Oh, just come here, find your treasure, off you go. Probably not. Be portal here, portal there. Well, with it being elven ruins, I am sceptical of this being a walk in the park. What is going on over here? That's a bridge collapsed. An elven bridge. Hear anything in the vicinity? Should have a bomb at the ready. There's an entrance there, I've just seen. I think. Denembi Temple Ruins, and yes, that is an entrance that I just seen. Now, before we go inside, I'm gonna look around. Okay, whatever knocked over that tree down by that river is here, because there's a tree completely taken apart here, and it's got to be something big. Right, they're just wolves, so forget about them. It's not got anything to do with that. Must be a way. Yeah, there is up there. Chest to my left. It's got a feeling it's going to be one of them puzzles and we get a riddle. Or like you've got to face the statues the correct way or something. Let's mutagen green to blue. Cool. More the merrier. Nice little overview of the place, mind you, from here. So we're going to have to go over there at some point, aren't we? For later travels, let's say the Duchess awaits us. I put that on hold, let's say a few episodes ago, to travel back out. I mean, I suppose for story sense, and I mean it made sense for me to leave in it, but I mean it would have made more sense, I suppose, for me to stay and just sort of do a lot of main quests in a row. But the thing is, I'm pretty certain that one of them leads to the cut-off point, and we'd have had a good sort of like 20 episodes before the end there. Locked and has pushed it open. Ah! Deadly stairs. Oh! So it was that simple. Uh-oh. You just heard that, didn't you? Crayfish boil, honey spice cake, recipe for étoile blanche. Silver spoon, gold mug. Red to green. Oh, that's useful, isn't it? Never use that. Diamonds, rubies, they're fucking wow. I won't read through these, but say ingredients here. Yep. Oh, that was the monster of... yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, of course. That's honey spice cake, crayfish boil, yeah. If there's anything else in here. Wine. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Lots of herbs. I'm sure I heard a wraith spawn, and that's moving far too quick for my liking for it to be a wolf. Hey, hang on. Oh. Damn. Watch this, we're locked in. Nowhere out.
Show me what you
right.
got.
Hello. One of you fucking things are getting these banshees. I thought I heard that sound as soon as I looted that chest. What we doing? Right, Spectre. Bitch. Oh, I will admit that looks good. Yeah, they're definitely one of the most creepy monsters we've fought. Actually, gave me a shiver, that one. Oh. Oh, shake it off, shake it off. Right, we've got one more thing up in this sort of east. I thought I heard another Spectre spawn then.
Damn. Got a feeling I'm forgetting about something.
Oh, that's the edge of the map then. I'm wrong. Must be further south of me, is it? Yeah, it's there. Okay. Okay, we'll travel through the woods then to this point. We ain't doing Wine is Sacred, we're doing Night for Hire, but we're heading southwards now. Need to go away, wolves, I'm not interested. I've already killed some of yous today, don't need to kill any more. I'm an endangered species if I had my way with them. Just because of their annoyance. I mean, if they leave me alone, it's fine. Sounds like, yeah. Oh my god, look at this area of land. Forktail? Oh yeah, it's Forktail. On it. Hey! There he comes. fairly simple when you have Erendite, which is ridiculously OP at this stage. I'll show you what it's upgraded to in a moment, because I've been using it quite a lot since we looked at it last. Tucson Knight, your pickaxe, glass.
Dragonid nest. Need to destroy it.
Yes, yes, yes. Pop a bomb in there. Move away and watch it go boom. What we got? Dragon scales. Monster eggs, probably the most valuable thing from that. Oh, silver sapphire in. There's actually a few more bodies dotting around this place. Make sure I have to check it out. That's that, isn't it? You got everything? I think so. So there's MANTICORE Castle ruins, where we started off this episode. Long way back to Beauclair. Long way. Over 2,000 to it. That deficit will be reduced in a moment or two though, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to head down to this little lake. I doubt I'm going to find anything here. Never know. I'm going to find a body in the middle of that bit of land. What do we think? Probably not. Nah. Hang on. Right, it looks like there are a few things around the bottom of here, and we have something over there.
Stick that necklace in your bloomers. Did you think I wouldn't see? We agreed. We split the loot evenly, 3 ways.
I can't help it. I've been like that since I was a tot. Maybe it's because my mum, see?
Shut it. I've heard enough of that.
Well, time to spoil the party. So I think we got ourselves some bandits, so they certainly look like some.
Gentlemen, we someone to summon hell! Seems to me we must
How long you gonna make me wait?
Sure you want to play it like that?
Why men throw their lives away attacking an armed witcher, I'll never know. Something wrong with my face?
At least someone else but me's finally said it, Geralt. It took us pretty much, what, 2 expansions and probably just over halfway through, maybe a bit more, for you to mention it for me. But yes, why the hell men do that, it's beyond me. Holy Lake. Now then, should we see what's down here? Looks like we've got a few carts. Obviously there'll be buckthorn in here, there always is in little lakes. Oh, that's not even lootable. Gold ruby ring. Goblet. Oh, what? Merton's last letter and Manticore gauntlets. I think I found something I wasn't meant to. Yeah, because this is for the Manticore gear. So, 32 Fane 1203. The road has reached its end. I, Merton, having been given as a child to members of the Manticore Guild of Witchers, have been subjected to their vile mutations and reaffashioned to their destructive regime of training. Do this day cease to be a Witcher. I have finished my pilgrimage and divested myself of all that tied me to my old life. I have journeyed to the hidden chapel in the Cave of Tribulations and survived. Today I am born anew. Here, in the Lake of Cleansing, I leave behind the last of the items which signify my attachment to my previous incarnation as a Witcher. Along with them, I leave behind my cares, my grievances, and my obligations. I cast off all that I was, including my name. From now on, I shall answer to Shavel. I am a new man. Thank you, most redoubtable Lebioda. I feel my new self pushing me onward, to new lands and places which remain hidden from me. The good folk who helped me during my journey always said I must listen to my inner voice and follow it, for it is through that inner voice that Lebioda speaks to us. I shall not go against its will. I will set off north to Temeria, Edirn, perhaps even the Dragon Mountains. I will proclaim the glory of Lebioda and do good deeds, just as the prophet commanded. Okay, so we've got ourselves a piece of Manticore gear. I'm going to have to look on the map shortly and see where the rest of it is at. We've unlocked... Let's go to the cave where Lebioda once stayed, go to the cave with the hidden chapel. So I'm guessing the cave where Lebioda once stayed was the first objective. Okay. It's doing that thing again where it's not letting me dive. God damn it. Which means I'm just going to have to get my dry foot on land. It's doing it again. Right, hold on a second. There we go. I think this should fix it, yeah. So you ever get anything like that, basically to fix it, just get your sword out, attack a couple of times, head back in the water, and you'll be alright. 1 crown, wow, that's absolutely amazing, that's going to keep me going. It's quite a lot on this riverbed. I'm curious though, as if more Manticore gear is here. It's a bit strange that the gauntlets would be off by themselves. I think that sounds a thing. It doesn't look like there's another piece around here. No, it's buckthorn, buckthorn. It's all buckthorn. So that's, yeah, it's Hallmark. I thought that was playing tricks on me. Buckthorn, buckthorn. Yeah, okay, we'll leave it be. Right. Now where are we heading? Southwards it was, which is dead away. So the remains of that monster nest. Fogtail is dead. Right, a few more things to do with Southwards, so I'll see you at the next interest point. Passing the castle ruins now, you can see by the mini-map, unless we've just gone past it, that all the red dots are back, so they've respawned again. Most of them were back when I was there earlier, but it looks like the full arsenal and garrison is back up and running. Oh, look what we're about to fight. It's another Slizzard. At least Metroconidile will come in useful. Good thing I dodged that. I think you're going. Piece of point, I suppose, a little bit, doesn't it? Using fire on a dragon. Yeah, you did. Crater, Cliff of Igni. Cool. Anything decent here? Hopefully, but we'll see. Guy to loot there. Not that guy though, it's a shame. Orders on a torn parchment. 200 crowns. Pretty good. Pavel, take that Cotton boy and get him drunk tonight. And I mean slobbering, incoherent, blubbering about how he loves you all and spewing all over his boots drunk. He's just a little turd, so it shouldn't take much. Once he's seeing pink unicorns, tie him up and stuff him full of deadly nightshade and sulphur, just like you'd stuff a goose before Savine. They say dragons love virgins, so perhaps one of those winged snakes flying above the Champster cells will come and pick this cherry. Then since you will have seasoned it nicely beforehand, the reptile will gobble it up and keel over. Just be careful when you're putting out the reptile supper. I've lost enough men already. Philibert. Oh, everybody's dead. There's the poor soul that was sacrificed by lots of things. Well, don't feel any sympathy for these guys. None whatsoever. Okay, so I'll loot this and then go exactly westward, and then we've got 2 more things to do. So I think so this wine was, there is the Cave of Lebioda. Yeah, I remember going past that at one point when we were down here near the Trastamara estate. We'll grab more of the Manticore gear at a bit of a later date. Not today, anyway. Those gauntlets just way out. I get a feeling those gaunts... More bandits, cool. I'll take them. Bandit camp, yes. Are you more from Philibert? No! Bad idea. Oh, I got him!
Lost your nerve?
Come on! Come here!
No, you don't, Archer. Oh, you walked a couple? Well, that one though, did you?
Take cover!
It's the wind out from underneath you with that one. Cool, I'll have more bandit camps. You go for it. These are obviously all Philibert's men. So I'll just clear out the whole place while I'm around here. Wonder if there's one of these have got a key of some sorts, unless that chest is literally just lootable. Probably is. Shite, shite, and more shite. And Overloose. Very nice. I was actually... Okay, this camp's bigger than I thought. Oh, boars. Okay, let's loot this chest before we go any further. Ooh. Splotchy parchment, 2 cured draconid leather. Whoa. Ha! Knight's armour, the Strigger. Keeping that, I don't think... I might have that, but I'm keeping it anyway. Red to green. Most useless one of them all. To Jax the Rouge. What the bleeding bumdiddles are you still doing there? Think I sent you out on a scenic holiday? Yesterday those winged dung munchers grabbed Gilbert straight off the walls while he was taking his after-supper wee. How many more men am I going to lose through your incompetence, you cabbage-brained cretin? You were supposed to build a ballista, as per the instructions I gave you, and kill those flying lizards. If you don't finish the job in the next 2 days, I'm going to stuff you full of sulphur and toss you to the monsters for a snack. Perhaps that way you'll at least somewhat contribute to solving the problem. No regards, Philibert. Guess he didn't get the job done then, and that's whose body was up there. yeah, he's a little bit of a way off getting this ballista done somehow. Just realised I actually don't have Hangman's Venom on, do I? Because I switched it over to Beastar when I fought the wolves. Beastar's probably run off by now, or it's getting close. Yes, 7 of 60 left. There is a mod, I think, which automatically puts the oil on for you, but I just think that takes a bit of your immersion out, really. Personally, let's say, I don't really see the problem in it if you know most of them, but for me personally, I'd just rather do it myself.
Come on!
Come here. One Tusk, no hides. I was hoping for hides from that, but hang on, hold on. We needed to go due westward from that camp, which is probably just a bit up here. Unless it's this. Oh no, yeah, here we go. There's a dude here. Oh, more bandit. Oh, hang on, I'm stood on their camp. Shit. You and you. What do you think? You're going to get a cheap shot on me? Only archers can get cheap shots on me. Like that. Going to play nice. Oh, we got a hammer guy to back you up.
Pathetic.
Now what are you going to do? Oh, you got to hit me. Like, might have been out of my range then, but...
Circle him! Disgusting spells.
Pathetic. Strafed you with ease then, buddy. Bandits. What are they like? My, oh. Oh, white armor die, cool. To be careful here, lots of explosive barrels. Parchment, another chest. Grease stain notes. 300 crowns, wow. These chests lately have been absolutely fantastic. Only a fragment of the notes is legible. The slimmest pickings yet. Haven't seen a stray mutt on the road for a week. Since that last caravan we robbed, the one carrying a transport of fatback for workers at the quarry, we've had nothing. Zero. Zip. Luckily, we ate our fill after that, gained a slight potch to hold us through hard times. But if those times last much longer, we'll have eaten more supplies than we've looted. And everybody thinks being a bandit's nothing but wine, wenches and merrymaking. Should have listened to Mama and finished school, or at least started it. Tomorrow we'll head back to Montcrane. We'll have a look around for a new spot. The lads are getting bed sores from so much lying around on their bums. Okay. So still 6 out of 15, so 9 more of these bandit camps and what other things to the Camelengo to deal with. Is the right thing still being tracked? It is not. It's there, and then last, so we're going to finish here. We'll probably call Roach for this. Grab that Ranagrim before we go. Head ourselves southward.
Run, Roach.
What the hell are we coming towards? That's what. I was going to say this land looked desolate as it is, but Please don't jump up on me like that again. It's very rude and uncalled for. Acid extract. I need that. Oh, I do need that. Oh, what monster we got over here? Oh, okay, it's drop dead. It's fine, we'll leave him be for the time being. Look at this place though, this is creepy as hell. I was slowing down before we got here. Abandoned camp, maybe? Surely bandits aren't over here, I highly doubt it, with giant centipedes lying around just outside the gates. Castle Dacia abandoned estate with hidden treasure.
Our deeds in life ring out through all eternity!
Oh? Oh, holy shit.
Vengeance will be mine, in this life or in death to come!
Ghostly night. No, 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 stop. Can I not, like, stop this somehow? I thought I'd got a choice.
Come on, come closer.
Got a shot in. What the hell was that about? Look at the size of that sword. It reminded me of that mountain guy that we fought. Notes by a Vander Gilder from Philibert Hans. So this is also related to that. I'd always enjoyed practicing my craft. Killing came as naturally to me as blowing my nose. They raised me to be a knight, and being a brigand's not much different. First blood and swords, then wine and harlots to wash the worries away. But ever since that horrid night, everything has changed. My dreams are filled with nightmares in which I relive those events step by step. We took the estate by storm and pulled Maximus Macrinus out of his bedding, still in his 90s. Yet we had to put off dealing with him and first see to his family. Those were our orders, like it or not. But it's one thing to impale some corpulent cow diddler with a wine-stained moustache, and quite another to string up a snot-nosed runt. He squealed like a little girl when the lads threw a noose around his neck. Macrinus tried to buy us off, even showed me the candlestick lever that opens the hidden vault where he hides his family treasures, but Philibert's orders were clear. Next up, Maximus's wife. The lads spent a long time having their way with her and making Maximus watch. Too long. I didn't know the harlot's brood and hadn't a clue of what he did to Philibert to make him wish such a fate on him and his family, but that was too much for me. Only once his whole clan was swinging did we turn our attention to Macrinus. We stuck him with hot pokers, cut off his ears, then slit his gut, and he, throughout all of this horror, didn't scream once, only groaned under his breath. When it came for him to die, in a puddle of his own excrement, under the tree where we'd hanged his wife and son, he looked me in the eyes and whispered, "Vengeance will be mine, in this life or the next." Those were his last words. Dark clouds filled the sky in an instant, and a harsh gale sprung up. Then I gave the order to move out. I remember perfectly how, when I reported this back to Philibert, he was all smiles, happy as a clam. Didn't even harangue me for not looting the manor. It was clear he cared about one thing and one thing only, Macrinus's death. Yet news of the treasure we left at Castle Dacia quickly spread around Montcrane, and a few of the lads from our Hants are fixing to head over there and see what they can find. I'll join them. I'll bury the remains still lying there in the yard. Maybe then their spirits will know peace. Maybe I'll wipe away at least some of my sins. Maybe at last I'll be able to sleep soundly. Okay. So that, let me see what it was. That was Macrinus's spirit. And I'm overburdened. Lovely. Well, at least I now know for certainty. I had a bit of an indication with him we call him Maximus Macrinus that it was a gladiator reference. It definitely is now. I will have my vengeance in this life or the next. And you will. You've already seeked your vengeance on the men that came here. And I killed Philibert for you. to loot in this little town. So there's a... Ooh, that don't sound good, does it? Look, all these bloody sacks. Right. In here we go. Nope, that's locked. Find the stash in Macronus's house using your Witcher senses. Yes, I'll do that certainly. Is there anything over here? Enterable or not? Nope. Nope. Okay. I might leave that final night fire, to be honest with you, for now. Since we've run across this treasure hunt. Done a couple of treasure hunts today, actually. My coins increased quite a lot. No, it is right here. I may as well do it. Thought it's a little bit further away, actually. This is fine. Okay, right. Inside. Silent as a church mouse. Bag of grain. Nothing there. Anything around the back of the house? Okay, so there's supposed to be a lever somewhere. It's gonna be like right in plain sight, isn't it? Okay, let's check this side of the house. I've been here. What in this bit? It's locked. Locked too? Okay, we ain't going in that way, that's a fact. A bit of loot over there I've missed. We'll have my vengeance in this life or the next, yes. You will, Macronus. And you got it, thankfully. Well, you definitely deserved it too. Horrible. Thankfully I haven't seen any bodies yet. Maybe they were buried. Right. Find the stash in Macronus's house, right? It's in here then. There's got to be a lever. Oh. Up. Oh, have I missed a ladder? Okay, I can see where I need to get to. It's getting to it. Aha! There we go. Missed that ladder completely as soon as you come in the entrance. Voila. Maximus Nonius Macronus's journal. 300 crowns again. Psh. Journal filled with notes written in beautiful calligraphy. It bottles the mind, but that dregs drinking Philibert von Vatten has returned to the duchy, and it seems he's not alone. He's gathered a group of fellow sauce-noggers, and together they've taken to attacking travel merchants. The son of a knight has become a brigand. What an outrage. My brother knights warn me Philibert's Hans is harassing men for information about my family. Do I have cause for fear? I have heard Philibert reached rock bottom, but could he really sink so low as to raise a hand against someone who once spared his life? The answer to that is an emphatic yes, unfortunately. You should have heeded the advice from the information you received. But unfortunately, he met his end. Right. Dusk is about to set upon us, and it's fitting that the sky runs red tonight after the story we've just been following. Just gonna head further down this road. It's a really tragic tale, that. Another tragic tale, no surprises there in the Witcher world. But, there's a couple of monsters that way, wasn't there? But we'll head back there at some point. Look, this, I suspect, will be more of Philibert's men, which is why I want to go here and kill them. Avenging Macronus is I'd say the right thing to do is probably an understatement, putting it. And there is Beauclair, ever so closer. I'd say we'll begin the next episode in Beauclair before we go and speak to the Duchess. Now where we at? Friends Docks. Abandoned site. Yeah, it's Bandit.
Death comes for you this day. What happens? Together!
No, you don't.
Too late to surrender.
Son of a bitch.
Never forgives great acts. Peace.
Fast attacker than you are, buddy. Armour here, nice. Oh, thank God all my stuff's still here to be able to loot. I'm probably going to overburden myself again very shortly, especially with all these weapons. Yeah, I'm getting extremely close. This will overburden me. Let me just have a look around to see if there's anything more important to loot than a few of these swords.
Oh no. Yet another fugitive from the north? Why are you here?
Don't know if you noticed, but I just saved your ass.
Yes, yes, though not without a reward in mind, I wager. I know your kind.
Course. And I'll want a share of your beggar's alms, too. Wanted to take a look at your goods first. May I?
I suppose. But you're to touch nothing, and on purchasing pay in full, in hard currency. Understood?
What an absolute prick this guy is.
Nordlings. What about them bothers you so much?
Apart from the fact that they are all thieves, liars, and layabouts, not a thing.
Asshole.
Show me your wares. Promise not to touch anything.
Wow, how rude. He's actually got pretty decent stuff as well, which makes it even more a shame. No, I'll sell some of this bit. Okay, 205. Actually, quite a lot of money here. So we see this money go up. So I'm just shy of 20k. So 21. Ooh, don't do that. That'll do for now. So we go, about 5k made from that.
Gotta go. So long.
Hope to never see you again. At least Geralt said exactly... He's been doing that a lot this episode. I'm proud of you, Geralt, saying exactly what we've been thinking this whole time. Like, I don't think you noticed, but I just kind of saved your ass from all these bandits, yeah? Like, you wouldn't have a shop if it wasn't for me. Hang on. Orders written on a scrape of sawhide. Job's a simple one. You're to come out the warehouses at the Frayne docks, take any food supplies you can find, and scurry back here to Suite. There's a load of knaves errant around and plenty of her ill-smelling Grease's guardsmen. Philibert. You know what? I'm glad. That's it, I'm glad that I came here to kill them and clear this place out. Because it was more of Philibert's men. On that note, I think we'll leave it there. So following this road up northwards will lead me to the Cockatrice Inn. I'll swing round. I might stop by in Colo Bianco. I'll see. It won't be in the video anyway. But we shall continue back off in Beauclair in the next episode. So, I'll see you there.
Wolves asleep amidst the trees. Bats all asleep.